Even though the final film in this new trilogy is very far away, we are slowly beginning to learn things. Like the fact that the Skywalker storyline will most likely not be continuing after Episode 9. It's understandable that most fans are split on this, but what if I were to tell you there's actually a way you could unofficially carry on the Skywalker story and still be brand new at the same time? Before The Last Jedi came out, a lot of people were theorizing that we might see Luke's wife appear, or even the character of Mara Jade herself. But after the movie, everyone seemed to leave this subject alone. However, in reality, Mara Jade Skywalker would be a perfect character to introduce in Episode 9. Why? Well, think about it. Not only does she have so much history with Luke and the Jedi Order, but it's also a way to continue Luke's part in the story. She's related to him through marriage, not by blood. So, in Episode 9, what you could have is Luke's Force ghost coming before Rey, and just like in Empire Strikes Back when Ben tells Luke to go to Dagobah, we see Luke inform Rey that she must seek out his former wife, Mara Jade. This is her final step to complete her training, finishing what Luke could not. After their meeting, it will be revealed that Mara Jade has been in hiding all of this time, just like Luke, and most likely she went back to something like smuggling or trading to make ends meet. Not a total recluse like Luke, but not involved enough for people to notice her. Following the attack on the Jedi Temple, she survived and quickly fled, most likely thinking Luke to be dead, or perhaps she was even involved with it somehow. And in turn, Luke also believed she had been killed, so he never looked for her, and they both did what was best, by hiding themselves away. I would also like to see them keep her backstory from the expanded universe, meaning that she was a former hand for Palpatine himself. Then after the Empire, she fell in love with Luke. This would be a fantastic tie-in to the original trilogy, with a lot of very meaningful history. Not to mention, it would mean Rey being trained by a former servant of the Emperor, which could play into her dark side tendencies. So, just as Rey once came before Luke, she now comes before Mara Jade and brings her out of hiding. It would be amazing to see Mara Jade do what Luke did not, which is actually train Rey. Physical swordplay, teaching her to harness both the light side and the dark side, and also how to properly interpret the Jedi texts to finally complete her training. Together, Mara Jade and Rey could battle the First Order for control of the galaxy, fighting not just stormtroopers, but characters like the Knights of Ren. How cool would it be to see these two women battling a horde of knights, and just like the Jedi before them, finding peace in the galaxy through the strength of their powers, restoring order, prosperity, and most importantly, carving a new path to freedom. Another fascinating concept in this theory is having Mara Jade and Rey be the ones who actually rebuild the Jedi Order. We know that Rey took the old Jedi text, presumably to learn from them, and we also have a brand new generation of Jedi, like the kids we saw at the end of Episode 8. With Luke now gone, a character like his wife would be a perfect solution to begin the Order anew, because even if Luke were still alive, he would never go down that path again. But Mara Jade and Rey are ready to do just that. So now I turn this conversation over to all of you. What do you guys think about the theories that I presented in this video? Could the long-awaited return of Mara Jade be coming in Episode 9? And what would this mean for the story and for the characters? Leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the Great White Void. And before I go, I wanted to give two big shoutouts to Jedi Master Daniel and the Twitter group Get Mara Jade Skywalker in Episode 9 for these great ideas. As always, until next we meet, stay in a galaxy far, far away.